Hello, this is Victoria Lucas for WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our top story today comes from the Ann Arbor News and the writer by Lindsay Nank. An investigation is underway into the fatal shooting of a woman who threatened police with a knife Sunday night. Michigan State Police are investigating an incident that occurred at 11:45 p.m. November 9th in the 2000 block of Winewood Avenue in Ann Arbor. A 40-year-old woman confronted the officers with a knife when Ann Arbor police officers were dispatched to a home for domestic disturbance, according to the police. One officer shot and killed her, and the woman died at the scene, police say. Michigan State Police Detective First Lieutenant Sean Furlong said police are working through the scene in the investigation. We imagine it'll take us most of the day to process all of this, Furlong said. Several investigators remain at the home on the city's west side this morning. Furlong also stated that police are working on identifying next of kin before they release the victim's name. Ann Arbor police representatives said all information on the incident will be released by the state police. More on this story can be found on the local news feeds link on our website, WDEE-TV.com. Coming up next, car left dangling from fire escaped after crash in Ypsilanti.
At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free. Morgan Taylor is located at 133 West Michigan Avenue in Ypsilanti. Clothing and accessories for men, women, and children at Morgan Taylor. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 734-221-0296. Ask about layaways and in-store financing. At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free.
Welcome back. This is Victoria Lucas for WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story today comes from the Ann Arbor News and the writer by Matt Durr. A car was left stuck on top of a fire escape at an Ypsilanti apartment building after the vehicle left the roadway and its driver fled the scene. The Ypsilanti Fire Department was called to 169 South Grove Street at approximately 10:45 p.m. Saturday night and found a scene that looked like something from a movie. An initial investigation determined the car was traveling west on Davis Street and crossed South Prospect Street before leaving the road and landing on the fire escape at the apartment building, firefighters said. The front end of the vehicle was jammed in between portions of the wooden fire escape and was hanging above ground. A tow truck was used to dislodge the car from the escape. An inspection of the building showed no damage to the structure itself, but a window frame was pushed back more than a foot and a window was broken. No injuries were reported in the accident. However, the driver of the vehicle had fled by the time police and fire crews arrived. More on this story can be found on the local newsfeed links on our website, WDEE-TV.com. Coming up next, hotel developer buys high-profile Ann Arbor South State Street property for $2.4 million. Welcome back. This is Victoria Lucas for WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story today comes from the Ann Arbor News and the writer by Lizzie Alfs. An Ohio-based hotel development and investment firm finalized a deal last month to purchase a prominent Ann Arbor property. Rockbridge Hotel Development purchased the site at 3201 South State Street, the former King Engineering property, for $2.4 million. Rockbridge also owns the adjacent Sheraton at 3200 Boardwalk Drive in Ann Arbor. The private equity firm has made more than 330 hotel investments in the U.S. over the past 20 years, according to its website. The company has not finalized its plans for the former King Engineering site, but it plans to redevelop the property to a higher and better use, said Jim Schrim of Rockbridge Hotel Development. We are not ready to release any detailed or specific plans for the property, Schrim said. He added, "We're going to spend some time thinking about how to best redevelop the property." The property at 3201 South State Street has been on the market since 2012, when the West Virginia-based Marsh Bellafirm group of companies acquired King Engineering and closed the Ann Arbor operation. Two manufacturing buildings totaling 23,300 square feet are situated on the 2.4-acre site, which is just east of Briarwood Mall in the highly trafficked South State Street corridor. Swisher Commercials, Dave Hamilton, and Gretchen Driscoll listed the property for sale as a redevelopment opportunity and brokered the deal with Rockbridge Hotel Development. More on this story can be found on the local newsfeed links on our website, WDEE-TV.com. Coming up next, last care packaging party for troops held in Ann Arbor 12 years after efforts started.
At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free. Morgan Taylor is located at 133 West Michigan Avenue in Ypsilanti. Clothing and accessories for men, women, and children at Morgan Taylor. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 734-221-0296. Ask about layaways and in-store financing. At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free.
Welcome back. This is Victoria Lucas for WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story today comes from the Ann Arbor News and the writer by Matt Durr. It all started about 12 years ago in the living room of John Kinzinger with a group of about 8 people. Several boxes were filled that day with treats, supplies, reading materials, and other goods all designated for special recipients overseas. These boxes were being sent to American troops fighting all over the world. On Sunday, Kinzinger conducted what is expected to be the final care packaging party hosted by the Washtenaw County Vietnam Veterans of America Chapter 310. After a dozen years and more than 3,800 packages sent, the effort will be slowing down as combat troops are withdrawn from war zones across the globe. It's just a wonderful group of people who just give and give and give, and it's all for the troops, Kinzinger said. Over half the people here aren't veterans. Each box received a collection of snacks like chips, crackers, beef jerky, cookies, candy, and canned food. The boxes also contained books, magazines, socks, pens, paper, note cards, and other general material soldiers can use. Although the idea started in Kinzinger's living room, it grew to a point where the group started having the packaging parties every few weeks. And that time, Kinzinger said he has the customs forms to prove that the group has sent 3,800 care packages. Postage on each package runs an average of $20 per box, meaning the group has paid around $76,000 in packaging and postage alone. The group estimates around $250,000 in goods has been shipped to the troops, with an estimated 95% of that coming from donations. On Sunday, there were so many boxes packed that the back of the van and pickup truck were filled. Although the demand for the boxes has decreased, Kinzinger is going to continue packing them and sending them along as he gets requests. And while there will be no large parties followed by potluck dinners with friends, family, and supporters, he knows exactly where he'll put together the boxes. More on this story can be found on the local news feeds link on our website, WDEE-TV.com. Coming up next, Ann Arbor schools plan renovations to A2 STEAM, Pathways to Success buildings. Welcome back. This is Victoria Lucas for WDEE-TV Headline News, coming to you from the WDEE-TV studios in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our next story today comes from the Ann Arbor News and the writer by Lindsay Nake. Ann Arbor Public Schools is moving forward with plans to renovate 2 of its schools. The district and Ann Arbor-based Beckett and Rader on October 7th submitted plans to the city's planning department for $1.3 million in renovations at Ann Arbor STEAM at Northside and the Pathways to Success campus. Both programs are new this year at established buildings in the district. The project would build additions onto the buildings. The district will host a community meeting in December regarding the addition of a gymnasium at A2 STEAM, said Liz Margolis, Ann Arbor Public Schools spokeswoman. For now, she said, Ann Arbor Schools is waiting for state approval. The state issues the final approval of the plans. We coordinate the state's approval with the city, Margolis said. A $575,000 A2 STEAM proposal includes constructing 3 building additions, expanding the south parking lot, relocating pedestrian walkways, constructing water mains and storm water management systems, adding landscape plantings and site lighting, and relocating the lower elementary playground equipment. The project is on hold because the gymnasium additions needs to be relocated because of state requirements on the proximity of the addition to the property line, according to the city. Buildings or structures shall be located no closer to the property than the height of the proposed building or structure, states the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs Public School Site Plan Review Reference Guide. At Pathways to Success, Ann Arbor Public Schools is looking at similar renovations. A $750,000 project would construct 2 building additions, reconfigure the parking lot and pedestrian walkways, construct water mains and stormwater management systems, and add landscape plantings. The Pathways to Success project is under review, according to the city. The program combined the Roberto Clemente Student Develop Program with A2 Tech High School at 2800 Stone School Road. The Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education's Planning Committee will review the project at its Wednesday, November 12th meeting, Margolis said. That will be the opportunity to be updated on the plan. They are still working on finalizing the design, she said. More on this story can be found on local newsfeed links on our website, WDEE-TV.com. For WDEE-TV Headline News, this has been Victoria Lucas, saying don't forget to like us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our Headline News on our YouTube channel. All social media links are WDEE-TV.
At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free. Morgan Taylor is located at 133 West Michigan Avenue in Ypsilanti. Clothing and accessories for men, women, and children at Morgan Taylor. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 734-221-0296. Ask about layaways and in-store financing. At Morgan Taylor, buy 2 suits, get a 3rd suit free.